What is up, guys? It is the Citrus Panda here today, and welcome back to episode 4 of our Let's Play Adventure Quest series, or the Redux of it, I should say. And I'd like to update you on a couple things real quick that we got done since last episode, and then we're going to jump right into an amazing way I found to get experience. Specifically for lower levels, I'm not sure if it's any good for people who are above a certain level, but I'll show it to you anyway, and you can check it out. So I believe we ended off last episode around level 19 or 20. I'm also jumping into a battle to show you some stuff. We're level 27 as well, but due to this crazy leveling scheme I figured out, I actually need 0 XP. So if I hop into a battle, I'll be level 28, and I don't know how much extra XP, probably just level 28 though. Normally if you get a ton of XP from a battle, what happens is it kind of just rolls over, you know what I mean? It'll only go to this, and then you just go into any battle and you'll level up. Let's grab our, there we go. As you can see, we also elementize our Guardian Blade to be electric, or energy in this case, I suppose. We haven't done a lot of stat training. Maybe my stats are a little bit different from last episode, but we'll do some stat training in this episode for sure. We have this Twilly Dragon Slayer as our follower. Pretty crazy follower, actually. He heals quite a bit. He doesn't take that much SP to keep, so that's pretty awesome. As far as classes, at the end of last episode, we were leveling up Werewolf, as you guys might have seen. And my Werewolf class is not level 1 anymore. It's actually, or I guess it's a sub-race, not really a class. It's level 5. We stopped at 5 I think last night we stopped at 5, just because... I don't really know. It was getting a little bit tough, but going back to it, I think I should be able to take it on at this point, but we'll kind of see. We'll play it by ear. And then I also got my fighter class as well to level 5, I believe. Oh, level 6, actually. So, yeah, level 5 and 6 on those classes. And specifically, it was really awesome because I found out that a werewolf, I'm assuming as long as it's your race. So, as an example, in this case, I'm a human werewolf. It actually doesn't take up an armor slot, which makes sense because I'm a werewolf. It shouldn't really take up an armor slot. I just turn into a werewolf whenever I want. But what's awesome about that is that since the werewolf armor is earth, I basically get an earth armor, and it defends against light, not too bad as well. I basically get an earth and light armor that is just really, really solid. It's pretty awesome, honestly. Honestly, I don't know, man. I killed a couple of those things. Here, I'll just show you where they're at right now. But I still need 0 to level up. These things give crazy XP. So that's pretty much the update on where we got. But to get to this area, you're going to want to go to the Mage Shop. Then you want to go to Mastercraft Sets. You're starting in Babylon, obviously. You're starting at the main screen. And then these are the Mastercraft sets. These are some of the best sets, I think, for their respective elements in the game. But what you want to do is the Geocastellium set, or Geocastellum set, whatever you want to call it. And then you want to do play the intro quest. You don't want to do the normal one. You want to play the intro. You can spam through this text because I didn't read it. I mean, I guess you could read it if you want, at least one time. If you're doing this multiple times, I'd recommend not reading it multiple times. You can get the pickaxe or not. I've never gotten it. I don't really care too much. You click through this, keep clicking. This guy's gonna get robbed. This guy's gonna get stolen. Now, you're gonna do a couple battles here that don't really do much in the way of XP or anything, but not too big of a deal. I mean, you just kind of get through them, and then you'll get to the real secret sauce coming up. I think last time I battled about 2 things, and that's how I got there. So we're gonna murder this guy. I could have sworn back in the day that the Acroloth blade every once in a while would actually turn you into the dragon Acroloth, but it seems to not do that, at least in the modern day, or it's very seldom that it does it, because I use this thing on a somewhat regular basis, and it doesn't seem to do that. Other than that, I'm trying to think of any other updates as far as since last episode, but that's pretty much it. We just got some levels, got some class levels up. I'd like to give a shout out to, I believe, I actually don't know their name off the top of my head, but you know who you are if you're watching this. He had mentioned something about doing the Paladin quest, which you have to be level 35 for, but yeah, he was mentioning how it's a pretty good armor set. Well, this is the guy right here. All right, we're going to kill this guy, and as you can see, almost 4,000 XP. I don't know why these things give so much XP. Most of the things around my level give less than 100, but this guy's just on something special, man. He's on some crazy drugs or something. I don't know. This guy's insane. Also, with the 10% boost, we get an insane amount of XP here, and we just have so much extra XP, realistically, because it just keeps maxing us out. We don't need that much XP to level up, and 4,000 is just absolutely comical. It's just an insane amount. See, this guy's giving me 35. Like, it's literally giving me, like, it's insane, is really what it is. These Sizzlers, they look like creepers from Minecraft, but they're insane. So, yeah, definitely check out this area if you're a new player, and you're trying to get that XP real quick. As you saw, they're not even hard to kill. They're practically free. I killed it in, like, 2 turns. They're weak to wind, so bring a wind weapon if you want. But like I was saying, before I got rudely interrupted, I was told about how the Paladin armor was really good, so we're definitely going to try that out. We have to be level 35 for that, and I thought I was going to be a little bit down the line, but with this newfound method of, this feels like cheating, we can get to level 35 no problem. No way, no how. Is that going to take a long time? So we'll definitely give that a check out, because he said also that it was like newly revamped or something, so I don't know how new that is. But it's definitely new to me. It's probably new to him. So, yeah, we're definitely going to check that out. Another thing that same commenter had mentioned is that he likes to watch... He started playing Adventure Quest again, and he likes to watch these alongside whenever he's... Or at least listen to them while he's playing, which is actually pretty great, because that's one of my ideas with the longer form of content. My videos in the previous Let's Play weren't very long, but the videos in this Let's Play are longer, and I don't know, I'm the type of person that, in a game like Adventure Quest, or a game that I kind of think is similar in nature to the way I play it, which is RuneScape, I'm sure a lot of people know that game, but they're both games that you can kind of just, like, I don't know, listen to music, listen to a podcast, watch a TV show for all you care. You could play another video game, really, for all it matters. While you play those games, because a lot of times there are definitely parts of both games that take more concentration, but for the most part you can kind of not be super involved in it. The one annoying thing about having this Twilly guy in your party, the Dragon Slayer, is that every single time you go over it, see this little message that keeps popping up? Yeah, screw that message. I don't like that. I don't like that message one bit. Alright, so we're level 32, almost not even trying. And also, I'm now kind of wondering and thinking that, so whenever you get, like, enough XP, like, let's say you need 1,000 XP to level up, and you get 4,000, it seems like maybe it actually does just give you that amount of XP. Like, my XP is what it is, and, yeah, it just keeps stacking up. So I think I actually just have a ton of XP, because I've killed, I want to say I killed 2 of those Sizzlers earlier, and then I killed 1 in this video. So, I mean, like, I've gotten, like, almost 12,000 XP, which is a ton of levels. But we'll see. At the end of this, I will tell you what, we're going to be a high level, and we're going to get whole new armory of armors and weapons and crazy stuff like that. So it should be interesting, but I don't know. If we can this episode, because of how much XP this is giving us, I probably did want to give the Paladin quest at least just a quick pass over, like try to maybe do it 1, you know, get to level 1 or 2 or whatever it is. I kind of forget sometimes. It depends on what class it is. I think a lot of times you just automatically get level 2, but yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna, ooh, alright. This guy's kind of weird looking, I'm not gonna lie. It's a mud golem. I wonder if they redesigned every golem in this game, because I remember the golems looking kind of janky back in the day, but, you know, there's been so many updates to this game. It's honestly, I'm kind of impressed by it every single time. Every time I run across something new, I'm always like, damn, dude, that's looking good. But there we go. Also, just completely unrelated, while we're just kind of sitting around here, man, I got a vendetta against yellow jackets. Anybody out there ever been stung by a yellow jacket? Wow, it hurts. Yellow jackets are not bees. They're like hornets or wasps or something. So bees get a bad rap, man. Bees are nice. They pollinate things. But getting stung like a bee from a bee, you're probably pissing that thing off. You're doing something wrong, right? Maybe some bees just sting you for no reason, but normally they need a reason to. Yellow jackets, I was mowing my yard yesterday, and these guys had no reason to attack me. I did not run over their nest. I was 5 feet away from their nest, from the little hidey hole that they were in the ground. But these guys, they didn't care. They could care less that I wasn't anywhere near their home. They just wanted to kill me. So they stung me multiple times. They were stuck in my clothes. I'm like running around, like ripping off my shirt. I'm like probably halfway across my yard. So like I'm not even near them anymore to even be near their nest. And they're still attacking me. And so finally that was, we actually finally got to a point where we weren't just like getting an entire level, it seems like, for one of those guys. Although we did still level up. Leave without Barry. Let's get out of here. Yeah, Barry, get out of here, dude. All right, what do we get from this? Anyway, that's pretty much the entire story. There's really not much to it, honestly, other than just getting absolutely attacked by these. They're basically just devil spawn, man. They are just the meanest things ever. They were in my shirt. I probably got stung 5 or 6 times. They don't feel good either. Like a bee sting, it hurts. But I swear, man, yeah, it's not good. So this weapon does more damage if your foe has more endurance. That's interesting. So almost like the bigger they are, the harder they fall in this case. I don't know why I said that like that, but you know, we're just saying words in a weird way now. So anyway, we are 1 level away from that, and it looks like also we're 1 level away from buying the pickaxe. We're 1 level away from both things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right back into action here. I'm going to kill one of these sizzlers, if I can get in here and kill one. And then we're level 35, so we might not even buy that pickaxe, because I'm sure there's probably way better options for earth weapons than that. But it seemed like an interesting weapon there. Yeah, so anyway, I had some wasp spray. I sprayed it down there, but didn't work as well as I planned it to, because I ran out of it. So definitely gonna have to pick up more of that, and maybe do it at night or something, because I haven't went out there today. They're still like, they always leave in their nest, kind of like flying back and forth. So maybe like at a certain time of night, they're more dormant. So I'll ambush them. Don't worry about it. But yeah, maybe if I never make a video again, maybe I got killed by the yellow jackets. Very unlikely for that to happen, but wow, they were really popping off on me. Another one of these guys. These guys are pretty easy to beat. Let me throw on my... What shield? Oh, night shield. I'm like looking for a specific shield that was like dark or something. Obviously, my dark shield was night. Definitely makes sense to me. Definitely checks out. Checks the logic test. But other than that, on this episode, we don't have a lot on the docket. I definitely wanted to do the Paladin thing, and I wanted to show you this crazy method. So let me know if this method works for you guys. I know a lot of people that start playing this game, they might just hop on an old character that they already had, in which case there are probably way better ways to level up, especially because like I'm level 34 now. Honestly, at this point, I would probably try to take on Drakath, which we might also try this episode. I'm not sure. Maybe instead of Paladin, we'll do that. I'm not really sure. We'll play it by ear once we're level 35. Drakath is another great way to level up. He's basically this crazy... Okay, wind is what we want. He's also weak to ice and energy, but wind is definitely the best against him. Drakath is basically just like it's not really a boss, but it's just an enemy that you can fight. He's kind of strong, but he gives an insane amount of XP, so he's very effective for leveling up. I assume if this guy gets near you, he's going to blow up and potentially mess your whole life up, but yeah, it doesn't really matter in this case, because we kind of messed him up before he could mess me up, so. Yeah, I also potentially... Those things might increase in level. I know they're level 15 right now, but I know that in a lot of quests like this, every couple levels, like after level 35, honestly, they might increase in level. So I'd be careful about that as well. Maybe they're not as good XP after level 35. Because like as an example, I think with Drakath, or Drakath or whatever, I think like at level 60 or something, it gets harder to fight and it gives more XP. But, you know, honestly, in that case, it's specifically a good thing because it's giving you more XP. We're definitely going to switch off of this because we take a lot of damage from fire in our werewolf form. So we're going to take out this guy, and then we should be level 36 and maybe a little bit more. I doubt we got above level 36, but yeah, we're definitely at level 36, so that's pretty great. It's funny because at the end of last episode, we were such a low level, and I was like, it was pretty slow going. Like, I was leveling up here and there, but like, wow, it took a while to level up, and I basically just like found out an insane exploit or whatever. Honestly, kind of a little bit crazy, not gonna lie. After this, we're probably going to... I might pause the video while I train my stats, because I think that would be a pretty boring thing to show on camera. Or I might even do that after the video's over, not really sure. But if we're doing like hard fights and stuff, the stats would definitely help us. So we'll probably do it during the video. Alright, so we're level 36. At this point, I'm going to pause the video, go grab some stats at the stat trainers, maybe even grab some equipment, although I might do the equipment on camera just so you can see what I'm getting. But until then, I will see you soon. Alright, I decided to actually buy equipment before we go to the stat trainers because, in retrospect, it's probably going to be a good idea to have better weapons, being that they scale with level as well, I believe. Like the stat trainers, they get harder to kill. So I saw an ice, a fire, and an earth weapon that I want to buy in this shop. We'll kind of get them slowly over time just so that I kind of remember and sell what I need and get what I need. So we wanted to get this. So this is a fire force. This thing is really good. It's a fire weapon, so we're definitely going to pick that up. Apparently it's also pretty accurate, which is good as well. I don't know what bonus to hit it's going to get, but I hope a decent amount. This is going to be an axe. This is going to be pretty good as an earth weapon. And then we're going to get the Paragon Ice Blade. Apparently you can also switch to magic, which is a pretty nice benefit for it. But we're definitely going to keep it on melee, in our case. Uh-oh, I'm getting a phone call. Gotta pause again. Alright, and we're back. Just had to take that quick phone call. I'm pausing this video quite a bit here, boys. This is not an all the way through type recording, that's for sure. We did get these three right here. This is a staff that's wind. This is level 30 ranged weapon. This wouldn't be terrible, to be honest. We do have a lot of dexterity, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea to get that, but we might get something different. Doesn't seem like we have a lot of options here other than that, so let's go and hop over to Warwick. What is this, League of Legends? Alright, Yolger's shop, rather. And we'll see what he has for sale around our level. So we're looking for 36 or below. Oh god, okay, we gotta go way down here. Okay, that's level 40. So this is a darkness weapon. This seems pretty good. Let's see here. Viking sword is 38, so we're not gonna be able to use that. We don't need an energy weapon. We could use a light weapon. This is a ranged weapon again. This would probably be our best bet. Although this is a ranged weapon, and maybe we actually do get that. I don't know. You know, if we're going to have the same amount of dexterity, it might actually benefit us quite a bit to have a ranged weapon. But we'll probably shy away from that for the time being. So let's go and get rid of our light weapon, though. We'll get rid of the light weapon. We'll actually just get rid of all of our low-level weapons, because regardless, we're definitely going to buy a new version of all of these. The wind weapon we have right now is decent. It's like level 20, but we're probably getting a new one there, so we'll definitely sell that. And let's go. Let's get some big shot weapons up in here. Definitely could just get a better version of the weapon I already had. The evil battle axe is also an option. The dark blade. We'll probably get the dark blade, to be honest. Oh wow, that's the nocturnal night edge. That thing's looking pretty nice. Heightened accuracy. Okay, that's good. More accuracy is always good. I mean, hitting rather than missing is universally a good thing. Who would have guessed? The Elven Edge is looking pretty nice. A Lucky Lamp. Uh-oh. This is melee damage? That seems more like a magic weapon to me, but, you know, I'm not one to judge. I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. Maybe we do pick that up. 11 to 16. Magical Lamp found by an explorer. Probably gonna pick up the... Oh, we already have a light weapon, right? No, we didn't get... Did we get a light weapon? I'm dumb. I don't know. 7 to 28, whereas this is 7 to 22. This just seems way better, especially better than the ranged one, because I was thinking about getting that, but this is just pretty good. Normally the bat axe is actually, I think, a fire weapon, but apparently it also has a light variant, which is nice. Okay, so we have... What do we still need? We need water and we need wind, are the only two things we are missing. This is kind of a boring thing to do in the video, so let me know if it's like, if you would rather me buy equipment off camera. Alright, everyone. So I thought very much better of what I was doing because I just spent a lot of time basically just upgrading all of our gear. Also, we have 95 trainable stat points, so that's gonna be a minute. But that's good, actually. We're gonna get a huge upgrade on this character. Basically, we got better everything. Some of the armor was just a straight upgrade of like armor we already had. Most of it was, actually. But all of it's going to be better. Got better shields in every single category, and we replaced our entire arsenal of weapons. So, pretty normal across the board there. Nothing like crazy I wanted to show you, honestly. I'll probably throw this on, and we're at 74 for light, so not too bad. Looked like we could get a big upgrade on most shields and armors at level 40, so we were a little bit off, but we got what we could. You saw most of the weapons we got, but the last weapon we picked up that I don't know if you saw, we actually got this Siren Spear, which is a ranged weapon, but it seemed like the best wind weapon we could get, and we do plan on having equal dexterity and strength. So, I just came back to tell you that little quick update. I'll probably be getting equipment off camera from now on and just showing you cool stuff, because I did spend like 15 minutes just now like going to different places, seeing what was better than, you know, basically just comparing gear, making sure everything was good. But anyway, I'm probably going to sit a second and, or at least pause for a second, level up a bunch of stats, and then I'll come back later. I don't know why I put so much emphasis on those syllables, but we did. So, yeah, lots of pauses in this video, but I think that's a good thing. Alright, came back with a little bit of an update. Apparently this weapon I got right here, this Night Edge thing, or not this Night Edge, the Paragon Ice Blade, it's both darkness and ice, which is crazy because it covers 2 elements. Doesn't matter too much because I have this darkness weapon that's actually just straight better. But anyway, thought I'd tell you guys that. Alright guys, so I trained some stats, didn't actually train all the stats that I could, but I'm going to do that later because I would be sitting here for probably like half an hour rather than just actually getting back to the video. So we are actually going to go do the Paladin training to probably end off this video. I hope maybe you found that one method I showed you guys of leveling up helpful, maybe if you're making a new character or whatever. Next episode, oh wait, what was that? Paladin order. I was clicking through text too fast, and now I'm not ready. I gotta be a level 10 mage, a level 10 fighter, and a level 10 knight. Whoa, that is a tall task there, buddy. Okay, well then we're not actually gonna do this. I was gonna say we're gonna do Drakath next episode, but we might try him this episode. So let's go do that, I guess. Yeah, the 10 fighter was already something that we were going to get, so I guess it kind of works out in the long run. And then what was the other one? Knight. Yeah, we wanted to do knight training, so it works out. Where exactly is... Man, I am completely blanking out on where he is. Is it like a dragon thing down here? I think it's down here. I'm going to have to pause the video. Okay, so we figured it out. You know, I was actually going to go to Zorbak's hideout, but I actually had no idea whether that was the actual location or not. So we're going to do this. I know there's a lot of text in between. If I remember correctly, it's Twilly versus Zorbak. And then you basically just spam through all this text. And then also, after you fight, I believe there's a ton of text after that too. So normally after you beat Drakath, I think what you do is you just like refresh the game. Like you just exit out of the game. Make sure that it like saved the fact that you beat Drakath, because after every battle I think it saves your your progress. Okay, yeah, this is gonna... Yeah, this is definitely it. This is definitely the one. I know there's a roll here, and then you have to act like you failed it. Yeah, Drakath is a weird thing. I didn't win. Yeah, it's like, what? This is a weird stuff, man. I don't know. Adventure Quest is a weird game, though, and I love it for that. I love it for that. Okay, so this guy shouldn't even be that difficult. We have this fire weapon that's pretty good, but we're going to have to use a light weapon because it is the most effective. This thing has a 20% bonus to hit. This thing is insane. Seems like if everything is equal, at least like defense-wise on the enemy, the Fire Force just seems like the way to go. It's going to hit a lot. Its special, which I used against the stat trainers, seemed pretty decent as well. So we're going to put the Bad Axe on. We're going to try to see how much darkness resistance we have. 67 with that. Okay. And then how is Earth against him? It's pretty good. We probably don't want to use my truffles because I think they do darkness damage. Do we have a light pet? I guess we could use the fairy godmother and then put her on light. That might be the most effective way to do this. Then we'll see. The nocturnal set I have on right now might not even be the best set because it only hits once. And if I'm missing... Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter even one bit. I don't know. I'm over here theorizing about different things. But, yeah, we're good. We're definitely good on that. Man, Drakath only giving 2,400 XP, though. That's nothing compared to the Sizzlers. We might have to take a trip back over to the Sizzlers, see what they're popping over on. But yeah, that was pretty simple. That was a pretty simple fight. This is a really good way to level up, by the way. Although I don't know if it's as good as the other one. So I'll just like click through this real quick just to see how much text there actually is. But normally this is where you'd want to exit the game out before you get into all this text. But damn, these guys are fighting for 2 hours. Yeah. I do find it funny too. This is like the old version of that guy with an axe. I don't know like what role he plays in the grand story of Adventure Quest, but this guy, like, he does pop up a lot. You know, there are definitely people who return. Oh, this guy's kind of crazy. Look at this dude over here. We gonna have to fight him? Yeah, we're gonna have to fight him. Oh, we're definitely not gonna beat him. Jesus. I like how this is what he looks like now, but you know, back in the day, he was looking completely different. Can we live a hit from this guy? Woo! No, we can't. We cannot. We cannot live a hit from that guy. I was thinking with the resistance we had, maybe one turn, but yeah, okay. So let's go back and go back to this thing and just see if that's maybe the thing. That was a little bit of a failure. I was pretty hyped to go kill Drakath, and we got him. We killed him. But whether or not it's even useful to kill him, that remains to be seen. So we're going to click through all this BS here. Yeah, this guy's wearing, I believe, I don't know if he's wearing exactly it, but he looks like he's wearing the Scholar robes. I always thought the Scholar class in this game was kind of cool. There's a lot of classes I just straight forgot about. Like the Ninja used to be my favorite class whenever I was a kid. There's like the Assassin class, the Scholar, even Pirate's a class in this game, which is kind of interesting. Okay, let's throw this guy on here. Let's just throw the Fire Force on because this thing's busted. Put on the Earth Shield. And let's just see if we can get back to one of these guys and see if they give better XP, because I'm thinking they would. They just will. They will straight just give us crazy XP. I also got a bunch of new pets as well. I'll try out the Ice Ware Pup, see what it looks like. Okay, he's just a werewolf that's blue. Or, yeah, light blue, I suppose. Yeah, definitely not bad. I got a lot of pets just in case, like, I really wanted to do damage. But honestly, specifically against, like, enemies that might have 200% in an element, you know what I mean? So, like, if I'm fighting against something that has 200% to fire, I have a specific fire pet. The Thunder Troll is also really good. He hits quite a bit. Hits like 4 times. So, similar to the Truffles, it's going to be hitting quite a few times. We'll probably just throw the Truffles back on here in a second. Although, it would probably be a good idea to check what this guy's weak against. Wind and ice. So the Ice Pup would be good. The wind. We also have a Cardinal. It's just kind of funny. I was kind of just checking out what some of these guys might be useful. Oh, this guy's fire as well, so we definitely want to avoid having this armor on. Yeah, the werewolf form is really good, but it is very, very rough to have to play against fire stuff with. But yeah, this Tyrannosaurus Rex armor is crazy good. As you can see, 63% of fire. Also, we're hitting this guy with fire, which definitely is not helping our case by any stretch of the imagination. But we'll get him. We'll get him down. Does seem like now that we are level 37, we definitely are getting a little bit tougher battles before we get to the Sizzlers. I do wonder, though, whether the Sizzlers themselves went up in levels, because if they did, that would be pretty crazy. Honestly, if they didn't, it's still better XP. I believe Drakath was giving me, what, like, it was only 2,000 or something. It was a lot lower than I remember it being. Granted, it was a really quick fight, and you can, like, do the whole thing probably in just a couple minutes. But, I mean, if I'm getting almost 4,000 from these guys, this might be the way to go. But we will, it remains to be seen. We'll probably try out a different weapon too. We'll try out the Siren Spear. Kind of like this. The only thing I really trained at the moment was I trained my dexterity up to be equal to my strength, because the idea with my build is I kind of just want it to be a hybrid build, so dexterity and strength, and then also with charisma mixed in there. In the grand scheme of things, we will definitely at some point focus on some luck as well, because luck is a good stat. It does a lot of things. Okay, so it is level 35. So we have to be careful about this, but I think we have this under wraps. Pretty much just try to kill him before he gets here, I suppose. He is very powerful, though, it seems like, relatively to what he was before. So hopefully he doesn't just kill me on impact. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Honestly, Twilly at this point is kind of holding us back because it has taken our turn, our precious turn that we need to be hitting this guy with. Oh, he's really close. He's really close. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't even want to find out what happens when he gets too close. All right, we got him. We got him, boys. Oh, he gives no XP. Okay. He gives negative amounts of XP. All right, so I guess over at REDUX Entertainment, they said, let's give people a really good way to level up at early levels. So yeah, if you need XP at low levels, I don't know if that's like a glitch that they never really changed or something, but yeah, go kill the Sizzlers. And if you are a high level, I would recommend against it because it seems to be mostly useless. But what time is it right now? We're 31 minutes in the video. I'm thinking that's probably a pretty good place to leave off. What I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to go level up my stats to what I want them to be. We can still level up, let's see here, 85 of them. So at the beginning of next video, I wouldn't be surprised if we have quite a bit of strength and dexterity. And then I'm probably going to go either level up Fighter or my Werewolf race. But I think at this point, because Paladin has so many requirements for it, I think what I'll actually do is I'll probably have to go get Fighter to level 10, and then go check out the Knight training as well. And then I'm surprised that Paladin needs level 10 Mage, but yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's pretty crazy, but it's probably definitely worth it. So we'll definitely give that a try. Thanks for the suggestion as well, for the person that left it. And just for good measure, I actually went and looked at what his name was. It is Robert Brew. So, you know, if you're watching at the end of this video, then congratulations, because you will get your dream of the Paladin set eventually, maybe. I don't know. That's a lot of classes to level 10. But I have noticed that a lot of classes I think are just kind of like higher in general now. Like they used to be, you could just go and train a class, but it seems like there are multiple or at least numerous classes in this game that require you to have level 10 in a different class. Also, the person had mentioned something about like level 21 being the max level for that thing, so that's weird too to me because I don't remember classes going over level 10, but yeah, we shall see. We shall see. But until next time, thank you for tuning in. Hope that you enjoyed it. Hope the leveling thing that I showed you helps you if you're a low level. If you're not a low level, if you're level 35, I guess just don't do that at all because it's terrible. And Drakath, which I showed you, is probably going to be your best bet if you're like around level 35. So until next time, guys, it's been the Citrus Panda. Keep it real and keep questing out there, I guess. Keep questing.